How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And it's a little bit of Belgian style. Sorry, I gotta say that because people get their fucking panties a bunch if I don't say style. Belgian style. Quadruple time in the form of off-color Brewing's Growl. Off-color. I don't know if I've ever done any of their beers. I've had quite a few. Some of them absolutely fantastic. Some of them forgetful because I don't remember what they are. But yeah. I was out and about on the trip this weekend. My buddy picked one of these up and said, man, I haven't done a quad in a while. Got to pick one up. So here we go. As far as what it says on this bottle, it says off-color brewing, Growl. It's a quadruple ale, 8.5% alcohol by volume. It's malts or pills, dark mutic, oats, dark crystal, hops, nugget. Secondary ingredients, dark candied syrup. So not Belgian sugar, candied syrup, unless that's what they're calling that. Will the secrets within, and I don't know what the hell that means, and off-color Chicago, Illinois. That'd be that. Lead-wise, it's alright. It's a weird little kind of monk rats in a cave with monk skull, or rat skulls. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah. American born, so, you know, now we're not dealing with OG Belgianness here, but man, it's been a while since I had a Belgian, so kind of really looking forward to this. It's hot out. You can see the bottle sweating, so it's not necessarily Belgian quad weather, but actually, I'd take that back. It's always Belgian quad weather. So yeah, let's give this a good pour. With the old school Duvel glass here. Pinky, just over a pinky finger. Infinitely creamy. I mean, that's fucking definition of creamy. Pretty uniform, compact bubbles, sands. A couple stragglers in there, and I'm going to tell you what. Grab this light, point that upward there, see if I can get a little more light down here. That is just about spot on perfect where I want my quads to be. It's got rich, deep, dark brown and ruby tones to it, and then it is definitely kind of hazy murkiness. Due to water, if you will. That is how I like my quads to look. A lot of people are like, you know, how do you differentiate a quad from a dark? And I always go, you just know it when you see it. That's how I like my quads to look. A lot of them tend to be a little bit more kind of clearish. Dark but clear. This one definitely has that kind of due to water haze to it that makes me all get all hot and bothered inside and stuff. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a nose in this sucker. Ooh. It's a weird kind of sweetened raisin. And usually, you know, raisin is not an uncommon note to get from a quad, but it's a different kind of raisin. It's like the fruits that you typically get in a quad, your dates, your raisins, your plumminess. But they're all kind of not ripe enough. It's a bit more green, if you will. There's a sweetness there, a definite cherry note there. So yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot fresher fruit than you typically get. You more get like rich, deep, dark, kind of matured fruits in quads. This one comes off a little bit fresher, sweet. Smells like it has a little bit of dryness to it on top of the sweetness. That's pretty much it, but it smells nice. Does it smell like Belgian? Well, sure. Doesn't smell American, doesn't smell Belgian. It smells like they're doing their own thing, which is pretty fucking cool. If it comes off unique in a good way. So, I'm just going to dive right in and see what she's got. Cheers. I think I like it. I like it. There's something amiss here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a negative thing, but I don't know if it's that candied syrup as opposed to the candied sugar. I'm getting a bit of earthy hoppiness to it too, spiciness. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. I definitely get like a bready, subtle banana vibe to it. So I think there's a yeast component going on there that's kind of true to the Belgian style. That fruitiness is muted in the mouth. It's still there, but not nearly as big as based off the nose. But then I get this kind of, I don't want to say synthetic, but syrupy sweetness to it. It's just not Belgian candied sugar. It's separate from the beer. It's like an additive sweetness. I don't want to talk about it in an overtly negative way because it's not. I'm not like, oh, this is disgusting. It's not even jarring, but it's definitely apparent. Especially if you drink a lot of Belgians. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, I feel like if there any beer I can really kind of sink my teeth into and talk about and not sound like a total fucking schmo, Belgians would probably be the one that I could fucking really kind of go toe to toe with a lot of people with. And this just comes off a bit synthetic. It's not bad. I'm not trying to say it's bad. Let's put it this way. I believe time might do this a little bit of good. I'm not sure how old this bottle is. There was no dating on it. None that I can discern from the quick glances I gave it. But yeah, it's fun. It's nice. It's not bad. It's definitely... It's not all the way American, but it's not all the way Belgian. It's somewhere in between. And that kind of syntheticness is kind of... And I'm using that for lack of a better term. This kind of makes me kind of think about the beer in the ways that I don't want to think about it. I just want to be washed with delightful Belgian quaddiness. And this one is kind of like, like that little bit of weird sweetness in there. What is that? And it makes me kind of pick it apart in a way that I don't want to pick it apart. I just want to enjoy it and be washed in delicious Belgianness. And this is just makes me think. Let's put it that way, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better Belgian quads that I've had of late. From the States. Let's separate those two. It might default to that because I've been, it's hot out. I've been drinking a lot of them, but in general, over the past year or so that I've had beers, no. It's that weird synthetic sweetness. It just doesn't work for me, and it kind of makes me prevent me from keeping it in that kind of best of the best realm. Value availability, I forget. Availability, I bought it at a store, and if you get off-color, chances are you can see it and just say if you like what we like this. This would be a fun experiment to get a couple real deal Belgian quads and a couple American board Belgian quads that I deem overtly American. Avery's quad. Who else? What was another one I can think of that would be super like Americanized kind of Belgian quaddiness? Avery Brewing their quad. I can't think of another one right now, but the ones in the past that I've kind of said they're more American-like, and put those in between them and see where they come off. It's also fun if you want to try to check out American-based Belgian-style quads. When breweries do it, it's fun to check out because some really nail it. You know what I mean? I'm looking at you, Block 15. I'm looking at you, Kane. I'm looking at you, Schlafly. And what's the one I'm missing? Boulevard. Those guys tend to really nail the Belgian quad as far as I'm concerned. And there's other ones, like I said, the Averys of the world, and a couple other ones that I'm just missing at this point that just kind of missed the mark. And this kind of falls somewhere in between. So if you really want to see if American breweries are up to snuff when it comes to the Belgian styles, definitely worth checking out. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Enough to write down there and tell me stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. Listen, Facebook, Instagram, that's where I live. Untapped, I don't fuck with much anymore. Twitter, rarely. But you can find me in all those places. And just say, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice Belgian quad right now. Style quad, sorry. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.